Hi there, you're back here with me again at English Coach. It's good to see you. Have I got a message for you today? Yes, I have. My message today for you is that a lot of you watching today, whether you are aware of it or not, you come to a point in the day or the week or the time in which you're living your life and you say to yourself, oh my God, I always feel like something's going wrong. Like there's always something going wrong, or you're afraid that there's always something going wrong, and you just haven't been given the bad news yet. Ever had that feeling? Well, today on my video, I'm here to talk to you a little bit about feeling that everything is somehow going wrong. And so I guess the major ingredient that comes from this is anxiety. And anxiety is not a great thing. Anxiety makes us feel uncomfortable. It exhausts us over long periods of time. It gives us little tics and it encourages us to make speech mistakes or stutter. Anxiety is the number one cause of a lot of diseases. And we need to be very aware of how dangerous that is. So, how do we fight or how do we conquer this feeling of everything is going wrong or there's always something wrong? There's always something going wrong. How do we do that? How do we conquer that? Now, a lot of the superpower mega people out there, like myself, are promoting ideas like exercise, meditation, good sleep, fantastic diet, sunlight, um, saunas and cold showers to change the temperatures, good habits, etc. But listen, before we do any of that great stuff that I've promoted on my channel 1,000 times, and please go back and see if I'm telling the truth so that I can get a few more views as well. So that you can actually see that all of these things are great, but there's one thing that comes before all of these things. It comes before the exercise, before the diet, before the sleep, before the special treatments, and that is to let yourself know that underneath, or the reason or the motive behind the fact that we always feel that something is going wrong with us or with our lives is just because we want to be prepared for the worst. So it's actually more like a kind of survival mechanism, or there's a part of us that wants to defend us and make sure that we're okay. Now sit back for a second and just imagine that there's a part of you trying to look out for you. That's actually a little bit of a relief, isn't it? To know that part of you is looking out for you. If you can connect with that part of you that is looking out for you, or saying, hey, listen, watch out, because maybe we haven't had all the bad news yet. Look in your mailbox, look in your email box, look in your WhatsApp messages, look at your whatever messages, and make sure the coast is clear. Well, that little instinct is trying to look out for you because you want that bad news early so you can start reacting to it. What is the problem with that? The problem with reacting to things is you never get the result or the outcome that you really want by reacting to things. So keep your survival instinct to think that there's always something wrong, but be aware that it's not true. It's just the way that the body and the mind acts. Secondly, when the inevitable bad news or problem or strange event comes to your attention, instead of react in that moment, take a breath in, look at exactly what the problem is, get an opinion from someone you trust that is highly optimistic, and get an opinion from someone who is highly pessimistic, and try to fall in the middle and find a good way to approach your little problem or your big problem. But remember, breathe. In fact, if I could make one of the purposes of this video breathing, then I would say that that is a victory. Okay? So always, when you're receiving some kind of bad news, remember to breathe first. Breathe in and breathe out. Because bad news is bad and it stresses us out and it gives us anxiety. So remember that. Remember that when you think that there's always something wrong, it's not true. It's just your body and mind's way of looking out for you. And when there is bad news, don't react. Breathe, okay? I'll see you on my next video. I hope you have a wonderful week and enjoy all of my videos by opening the next one and the next one and the next one and seeing what I have to say, okay? Catch you later on the next one, okay, here at English Coach.